Hello and welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I'm very close to the camera. I need my desk and that's right behind the camera. So yeah. So I'm just getting ready for work today and I thought why not set up a camera, shoot a little get ready with me. That's the thing is I always feel like get ready with me's on like actual YouTubers channels, like not my but like actual ones are kind of depressing because like you know that they're getting ready with me just to like take the makeup off after because they're probably not really going anywhere. Because honestly, I wouldn't leave my house if I had a, work from home job too. I just find that kind of sad. But then again, at the same time, when you have someone who's a YouTuber and then they never upload, I'm like, what are you doing? These videos are not hard to shoot, Just set up a camera, do what you gotta do, This is your job. It doesn't really matter for me, like what's going on in my personal life. I still have to go to work every day. And I feel like some YouTubers don't treat their YouTube job with the same sort of thought process. And I think they should, Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of them do. Especially the ones that I watch. I find that I lose respect for people who, don't upload often for no good reason. It's different if they have, a really legit reason, but if they just don't upload very often, I'm like, well, this is your job, so do it. But then a lot of the YouTubers that I follow have real jobs as well and then do this on the side and I'm like, yeah, I like you, you're rad. And what really kills me is I hate to at Jaclyn Hill specifically, but she doesn't upload. And I realize that right now she's going through a divorce, so that sucks, but this is not her first time doing this. She's done this a bajillion other times. She doesn't upload for months on end. Except for the odd video here or there. And then she has a new product coming out and then she's uploading all the time and she's, doing collabs with everybody and it's kind of it feels kind of dirty to me. She's just taking advantage of her subscribers to sell this product. Don't forget where you came from. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts when it comes to YouTubers. Especially, do you remember when Tarte did the collab with Jeffree Star? And it was there was all this backlash, but I was still subscribed to her back then, and a lot of the comments actually weren't mean. They were definitely negative comments, but Tati has a lot of more mature subscribers. A lot of comments were negative and from people who don't like Jeffree Star, but they weren't I wouldn't call them hate comments, They were just Tati, this is not what I expected from you, oh blah. Not the kind of collab that we expected from you. Really well-written stuff. And I don't know. Now that I have this foundation on my face, I feel like it was the wrong foundation choice. So, what's new with you? What's going on in your life? Let me know in the comments below. For me, it's just a lot of the same. Going every day to work at a really kick-ass talk radio station. And then coming home and doing this. All I've been doing for the last 2 weeks solid is I go to work, I come home, and then I watch Vet Ranch. If you've never watched Vet Ranch, it's a YouTube channel, I believe they're in Texas, where they just save animals, that's it. And the guy who runs it, Dr. Matt, he also has another channel called Demolition Ranch, where he's really about guns. I'm really not a gun person, so I don't watch Demolition Ranch, but I think it's cool to show kind of the two halves of him, he's a veterinarian, and here he is, playing with kittens, and then he uses guns at the same time. So one day I went on the Vet Ranch channel, and I just searched kitten, and I watched every video that they had that was about kittens. And then the other day, should be a little more that way, I just searched cats, and I watched I'm almost through all of the videos about cats. Because that sounds normal. Now I'm going through and I'm watching the dog ones. Not that I don't like dogs, I just prefer cats. We have 2 dogs here, And it was funny because I was having a hard time with the thing that I used to upload to YouTube the other day. I was having a hard time, so I had a bunch of videos that I wanted to upload and schedule, and so they weren't scheduling, so it's while they're uploading on my MacBook over here, I need something to do on my PC over here, and I can't edit other videos or anything because it's all just on my Mac, so then I was well, I guess I'll just watch more Vet Ranch. Watches Vet Ranch for the next 12 hours straight. Then it got me thinking about my own local shelters. And I'm can I get involved? Can I help them somehow? And it's Abby, you don't have any time. I would have more time if I wasn't watching Vet Ranch all the time, but once I'm done with my Vet Ranch phase, I'm gonna have to go back to doing things that are actually functional to me. Like shooting YouTube videos and stuff like that. Like, Abigail, you don't have time. Heather! She's gonna meow forever, I guess. Got a decent eyebrow. Don't at me, this is the Kat Von D brow pencil. But my sister bought it back when she had black hair and green hair. And now that her hair is much lighter, she can't wear it anymore. So that's why I have it. Not that I'm for completely boycotting her brand or anything, but I'll think twice from now on. Because she's a handful, that Kat Von D. Something like that, right? I've been thinking about uploading more. What do you think? Like, I usually do the 3 videos a week and then a bonus video, but I could do other, like, random videos here and there. Like, when Sam came over the other day and gave me that Kat Von D brow pencil, she gave me a bunch of other little stuff, too. Stuff that she can't use anymore, that sort of thing. And I was like, oh my god, I should totally do a mini haul. And I think I am going to, because I'm also going to Winners. But just, like, more things like that, just whatever, you know? I keep having the thought that I want to upload a video and just call it a loser. And it's just footage of our little silly puppy, Maddie, running around like an idiot. She does that a lot. Like, she'll just zigzag and, you know, catch a frisbee, but let it knock her in the face first. And she's so small that if she has the frisbee in her mouth and she starts running with it, like, she trips on it. She's just ridiculous. So what I'm thinking about doing is just literally uploading montage footage of a dog. And I think that's what the internet signed up for. And I had to find something to do with my eyes. This part is stressful. Where is my highlighter brush? There you are, in the frickin' back. Should we just go simple today? We'll just go simple today. We'll go simple. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I think I want to finish my face first, though. I'm using the almost dropped my highlighter. Terra bronzer and this, the Dandelion highlighter, like, almost every day together, so we'll just do that real right quick. So I guess he'd be, well, what'd he be? My stepbrother, I guess, because my dad married his mom. He has a YouTube channel, actually. It's called New Zenadian, I believe, because he is a Canadian, but he lives in New Zealand now. Because that's where his girlfriend lives. This is the best story ever. They were pen pals when they were, like, kids. I think, like, grade 5 or whatever. It was, like, a class project to become pen pals. And they just kept up over the years, and they fell in love, and he moved to New Zealand to be with her. How cute is that? And then he finally proposed, and they're getting married. And all I can think of is, does that mean I get to go to New Zealand for their wedding? Does that mean the Hobbit gets to return home? Because that would be freaking rad. That's, like, my dream, to go to New Zealand. And, like, yeah, it's cute, like, I'd be there for their wedding or whatever, but Hobbiton. Imagine me in Hobbiton, like, everything would finally be my size. Everything would finally be the right height for me. Oh, great. I'm having a great time. So Tom, if you're watching this for some reason, I better get to come to your wedding. Not only because you're my stepbrother and I love you and I want to see you get married, but because I have to go to Hobbiton. You don't understand. This is all I want in this life. Which Hobbit family would I be from? I'd be a Took, like, let's be honest. Like, Pippin does some stupid shit, but we love him anyway. In real life, it looks like I have hardly any bronzer on, and then on the camera, it looks like I went crazy with bronzer. Ugh! I look like a clown in the camera. Why is it so bronzy on camera? Man, when did my hands get so dark? When did this tan happen? I don't know what's happening. I just don't know what's going on. Let's just do some basic eye look today. So I started playing Lego Harry Potter on my channel, which you would know if you subscribed, and I'm uploading kind of like hour-long videos because it's a hard game. I'm not smart enough to do it with my hands, doing 2 different things at the same time, because, like, it's just, ugh. So I'm doing my best, but it's kind of hard. So hopefully I get used to it, and by the end of the game, I'm, like, really good at it. Because I would love to play, back to the whole Hobbiton thing, one of the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit Lego games on my channel as well. I do have Lego Hobbit. I bought it, and I was going to play that one instead. But then, I don't know, something in me was like, no, play the Harry Potter one, so I just went with that. And I also think anybody who, like, watches my channel knows that I'm, like, obsessed with Lord of the Rings. But maybe you don't know that I'm also obsessed with Harry Potter, so maybe this will help you understand where I come from a little more. And in case you're wondering what my house is, I am most definitely Slytherin. I even have the robe. And just for the record, because I'm like a hipster like that, before there was this, like, Slytherin reckoning on the internet, and everyone's like, Slytherin's not just the bad guys, blah, blah, blah. I always said that, even when I was a kid, and I'd be like, I'm Slytherin, and people would be like, that's where all the bad people are. I'd be like, no, that's not what Slytherin is about. I'm, like, one of the original Slytherin fighters, for the record, like, fighting for the... Before it was cool to be Slytherin, I was still like, no, I'm a Slytherin. What Hogwarts house are you from, and why? And if you're not from Hogwarts, which school are you from, or are you a muggle, or are you a squib? Something like that, I guess. I should probably put a color on my lid, though. Maybe gold. Maybe gold will help me look not so, I don't know, rouged. This foundation choice was really bad. I'm trying to use up the rest of my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation that I've had for, like, a long-ass time. About a year ago, I bought a second bottle of this because Tarte was doing that sale, and I never even opened it. I ended up donating it to a local women's shelter. So this one is, like, almost empty. I've had it for forever, and I just want it gone because my foundation container is too full. Things don't fit anymore. But Tarte did just recently expand the shade range on this foundation. So kudos to them, and they're getting better, so I appreciate that. Having a terrible shade range on a foundation launch is not an unforgivable sin. I can forgive that if they do better in the future, and it looks like they're trying to do better with their shade ranges. Their recent launches of, like, eyeshadow and that sort of thing are, like, so boring. They all look the same. Like, the packaging is cute, but the colors in the actual palettes look so boring. So Tarte, step up that game. See, sort of better. With a gold eyeshadow, it makes it look a little better, I think. Maybe, hopefully. I know eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, but how about liner? Is my liner supposed to match? Because it doesn't. Close enough. I totally forgot to tell you that the other day they announced that Jodie Benson is coming to a fan expo in Toronto. So, my childhood faves, Ariel and Xena, are both gonna be there. I might meet Jodie Benson depending on how much money she, like, her autograph is or whatever. I really just want to hear her talk because she does sound like Ariel when she just talks. Unfortunately, depending on the day that she's there, I won't be able to wear my Ariel cosplay because the Xena one's a little more important to me, which sucks because I feel like I was the original Ariel in a wheelchair cosplayer. So that sucks. Hopefully she's there the Friday, and then I can do the Ariel on the Friday and then Xena on the Saturday. I haven't figured out who I'm going with on Friday yet, but hopefully that's a thing that I can do. But then I will pay anything for the Lucy Lawless photo op and autograph. Hopefully her autograph is first, because that's just, like, at her desk, and you really can't take pictures over there. So I can, like, ugly sob and meet her, and then I'll just, like, see her again for her photo op. But I feel like if the photo op is first, and I meet her there first, then I'll be, like, so awkward, and, like, like, because I'm meeting my, like, childhood idol, and it's not even, like, here's the thing. I've met Kevin Sorbo in real life, too. He was at Niagara Falls Comic Con a few years ago, and that was neat. But Kevin Sorbo in real life is kind of a dick. Like, he's one of those. I just have, like, extreme polar opposite worldviews to Kevin Sorbo. So, because of my childhood of Hercules and Xena, and that sort of thing, I did meet Kevin Sorbo, and I did have a picture taken with him, but it was, like, kind of whatever. But Lucy Lawless is, like, one of the coolest humans on the planet. And she just, like, she's amazing. I love her. Like, she's just so about environmental rights and women's rights and human rights. And Lucy Lawless is as badass as Xena is. So, to have the opportunity to, like, honestly, like, I don't know how much longer I can talk about this because I get, I get, like, a panic attack. I'm so excited. To have the opportunity to meet Lucy Lawless, to be there face to face. I just can't even believe it. I can't believe it. It's crazy to me. I don't want to do any more makeup than that. But anyway, I do have this fear, though, because Fan Expo has a history of, like, a lot of their cool guests canceling. So if she cancels, I want you to understand that I will, like, be more heartbroken than I have ever been about anything in my life. Like, I'll be so annoying about it. I'll be like, I don't even want to go anymore. But here's hoping she doesn't cancel. I guess it helps if I tell you what I'm doing. I have to straighten the top part of my hair still. And lately, I usually don't even bother straightening my hair. But it really needed it today. Anyway, Ariana Grande's new album is going to be amazing, and I love her so much. I think her image to me will forever be marred by the donut incident. Like, who licks donuts that are on display? Like, that's just weird. It's not even like that's stupid and immature or whatever. It's just weird. But, You know, she handled Manchester like a tramp. She's, like, freaking amazingly talented. That's something that really drives me nuts. Like, even if you don't like an artist's music, if they've got a voice like Demi Lovato or Ariana Grande, like, you just sound stupid if you say they're not talented. I've met so many people who are like either Demi or Ariana. Why do you like them so much? They're not even talented. They can't even sing. And I'm like, well, you're just an idiot now because you don't have to like their music. Like, I'm not saying go download all of their songs and listen to them all the time. I mean, you should, but I'm not saying do that. But you can't deny that both Demi and Ariana have, like, freaking amazing voices. Like, for me, it's like Sam Smith is an artist that I don't particularly like his voice, and I don't particularly like his music. I don't listen to it or anything like that, but he can sing. Like, boy is talented, it's just not my cup of tea. And I understand that people who are wrong might feel that way about Demi or Ariana Grande. That's fine. But to come here to my home and say they're not talented, you're just being dumb. Because, like, girls can sing. Like, they're talented. There's no denying that. And if you're denying that, that just tells me that you like to not listen in order to prove your point, which is not really a redeeming quality, my friend. You know what I mean? You can see both. It's not even a see both sides of the argument thing, but you can see both sides of a thing and still choose one. But this is not even. It's not debatable. Like, Ariana Grande is an amazing vocalist, even if she's weird and like those donuts. Alright, I think I'm ready for work now. My hair is done, my makeup is done. I really have to get dressed and go, because I'm going to be late. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. And I'll see you next time. Bye!